Hey guys, and welcome back to Tharsis. Let's start a new game. Dr. Specialist can bugger off, and we're going to take the technician in. Psychologist would be nice. Psychologist would be real nice. Detecting new events. -1 health for all. That's exactly the one that I want to do. Right, let's deploy in here with the technician because she can take the assists and then possibly grab some more. Nice, you got a 1. I'm real proud of you. Real proud. Nice, you got a second one. Sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the 1 in there. I don't always use a technician like this, but should let's just shove the 6 in there. That's fine. Next is going to be the mechanic. We need to get rid of this -1 health for all because I can't eat that. Like, there's no way I can eat that. This is why you keep your assists. So let's keep a 6 and do a hold of the 4. Well, I can't really do anything else. Let's use that, see if we can get anything nice. Not really. Okay, let's go 6, 4 and dump that in there. And yeah, screw it, just shuffle. There we go, we got special tools, which is good. Yes, so finish that. I'm going to send the doctor into here. She can't possibly fix it. I'm going to send the captain into... Doctor into here. Doctor into there, yep. Can't possibly fix any of them. Fucking hell, Doc, really? At least it takes it down to 10. And Captain, you're just going to lose some health to do this, but... Fucking hell's bells. The ones that I'm rolling. Oh, everyone's going to have to just take that hit of damage. Can't believe it took me all of my characters and I still didn't manage it. 2 assists or 1 ship. We're going to need to be the 2 assists because I can't take the 1 ship because that'll kill people. Technician. New events. Ah. Alright. Technician, here. A roll. Show you why. Okay, we've got a 6 and a 4, and a 3 and a 2. We've got to reroll the 3 and a... Actually, I shouldn't have. I should have just fucking finished it. Oh, we got the 3 and a 2 anyway. Let's roll that. Oh fuck, I just blew 2 assists for no reason there. And shove the 6 in here. And a 3 and a 2 down here. Nice deployment. Next I need to shove my... Mechanic's going to go in here. We've got 3 assists, so it's not a big deal. We got 2 6s and a 1. So that's 12 so far, so if we get a 4, then we can just repair this with him. I'm trying to think the best way to do this. We could repair module using... That'll give us a 7. Now I can use double 6 in here. Just to fix this. Yep, let's just do that. Fix it, just have it done. Have it sorted. Captain, we've got 3 assists, so I'm going to send you back here. Yep, you're going to go back here. Roll your wee heart out. So we've got a 5 and a 4, a 2 and a 1. We could just fix this with a 5 and a 4 and then roll for... Yeah, let's do that. 5 and a 4. Shove it straight in here. So that's done. And then we'll roll, try to see if we can get doubles. If not... We're better putting that in. No, I'm probably better doing that and then giving him an extra dice. And then you want to come into here There's no point trying to fix that because I can't. And roll, and whatever you get, I'm just going to shove it in here. Regenerate you some dice. Bonk. Getting 1 damage is lovely. +1 food, but -2 dice for you two. That would be horrible. I think I would prefer that. I've no food to give them anything. Man, we are just having a shit time right now. Captain, you're gonna have to come in here and try to fix this. These are pretty crap, actually. I could get an energy boost for someone. Nah, let's just re-roll it. Nothing decent. Really? Oh, sorry, Captain, but I'm gonna have to re-roll. This one's pretty much doomed anyway, so if you die, you die. Probably best off recovering your health. The ship's fucked anyway. Like, the ship is just fucked. Fuck it. Like, I've resigned myself to that fact that the ship is fucked. 1, 2, 3, we've got 1. No, okay. Save and quit. Yes, that's fine. Let's, there's no point in me continuing on with a fucked run. Specialist, what a technician. Confirm. Yep.
We have prepared for.
No, the pilot. Pilot just seems pointless to me. Or just, not pointless, but just not very good. First one. Right, so she needs to roll 2 5s to get that, so there's no real point in her doing that. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to roll the doctor first. See if you can get... Nice, that's perfect. Finish deployment. Then... Mechanic's going to come down here and try to fix this meteoroid strike. Alright, we've got a 6 and a 4, and we've got a 3 and a 1. Let's re-roll them, see what we can do. So we got a 3 and a 2 out of it instead of a 3 and a 1. That's not too bad. So we rolled 15 in total. So let's just 6 and a 4, 3, and a 2. That takes us down to 8. Now we can send our captain in here. Roll. Alright, so we got the 6 and the 2 in there. Shove that 6 in there, give them both an extra dice so they don't actually need any food. And the technician can come into here. Roll your 2 dice. If you get... I was going to say, if you get 2 matching, I'm just going to shove them straight in here. There we go, the technician's up to full. There's only our doctor, and we've got the piece of food there for the doctor. Now there's 1 dice for them, or +1 dice. +1 dice and 20 stress. -1 dice and some food. Well, I'm going to go with the -1 dice and the food. That means I can give you food and you food. Right. -2 health for all, that sounds absolutely fabulous for us, so let's roll our technician in here. Tech, that was some beautiful rolls, so I'm going to... That was 6 and a 4 in there. The 5 to get more assists. The 6 in here. And we're going to see if we can get another high number that wasn't a 6, preferably. Shit, okay, so... That's crap. I did not expect to get another 6 out of all those rolls that I just done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shove the... We send the doctor in here. She's got the most health right now. Alright, we just need 12. We are not allowed to roll that many 6s. Alright, let's roll the rest. Nice one. So, if we... That's horrible though. So I'm going to have to use the... Yeah, just use the 2 5s and the 4. Done. And I'm going to put the 6 in here. There's no point putting the 6 in there because it'll just heal her by 1. I'm going to put the 6 in there. Probably should have used a 6 and put a 5 in my research projects instead of that though. But there you go. Can't always get what you want. But you can try. I already put a point in that, didn't I? Yes, okay. Let's roll the captain in here. If we get a 5, we'll put it on him. If we get... There we go. Right, we've got 2 4s. Let's roll and see if we can get another 4 just to fix up the ship. And we got 2 2s, nice. So I'll put 1 2 in there, and I'm going to use the call home. I'll put the other 2 in there, and the 2 4s in here. And our mechanic, what are we going to do with the mechanic? Well, we might as well try and get some food with him. And preferably a 5. Alright, so we've got 2 3s and a 5. So let's put the 5 in there. Roll the 1, see if we can get another 3. We got another 2. Beautiful, that's exactly what I fucking didn't need. We're doing really good on getting rolls that are already in our research projects, which are annoying me, but whatever. We'll be fine. Spacebar, +1 food with negative dice, +1 health for these 2. It's only going to be +1 health for her in 1 ship, but that's fine. We've got plenty of ship right now. Don't want to waste the food, because we'd be wasting dice. Okay, we've got a fluid leak here that's a 22. It's a 2 damage 22. Happy enough doing that with my captain right now. Reroll. Nice, that's two 6s there. And we blew all our assists on the 2s and the 1s. Right, okay, so that's... We've got 12 there and 10 there, so that's the 22. 12 there, 10 there, sweet. And we've got a 4 that I'm just going to shove down into here. First deployment, that was really nice. Really nice to get 22 off of 1 character there. I'm going to send a technician down into here. The roll. Right, that's a 5 there. And we've got exactly 13 right now, but I want to roll. What I could do is put the 1 and the 3 in here. Use the override. The 3 and the 1 back in there. And then put the 5 there to get assists for the crew. That's, well, that's what I'm going to do because I've already done it. Finish deployment. Next thing is to get the doctor and send the doctor up here. And roll. That's a 4, we've got a 2 and a 1. Right, we need a 6 out of these 2. So we got 3 4s. Which is a bit crap because we need to use all of them. But it's not too bad. And I want my mechanic to sit in here and he needs to get food for himself basically. Right, we've got a 6 and a 5. And a 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the... Should I? Nah, let's just reroll. Yep, let's just reroll, see if we can get a match. Nice, that was, it probably couldn't have went much better. I'm going to use a 6 to fix the ship, or am I going to use a 6 to reset? No, 6 to fix the ship. Nice. We've got the mechanic and the doctor who can both use some food. And that's good because we've actually got that. +1 ship, -1 health for... Yep, those 2 can eat the health, so that's fine. There you go, full dice. Okay, so we've got a -1 health for all here, which I'm going to send my technician to go and sort. Should I? No, I really shouldn't. I'm going to send my doctor to go and sort that. Alright, we need to get up to 10 here, Doc. Nice, so we've got the 2 5s, which are going to get rid of that. I could give her some health. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that 6, keep that 4, reroll, see what we can get. Nice. So I'm going to put the 6 in there. 4 in there. Keep with 5 to give her health and finish. Then I'm going to use my technician in here, try to de-stress her, and see what we can really get down here. And also try to get some more assists. Right, so we got a 5 and a 6, that's pretty good. We can get more assists and de-stress it at the same time. Let's reroll the 1 and the 3, see if we can get any research projects. Alright, we got a 3 and a 3. So what I'm going to do is, I don't really need any of these, so I'm going to shuffle it. We can get 7 repair on 1 module. That's pretty good. I don't really want to shuffle that anymore, even though my 3s are pretty useless because of it. No, I'm going to leave it at that and just do that. Okay. Yes, leave the module. Waste my 3s. Okay, next up, I want to use my mechanic in here. Alright, I happen to get 10 and enough to... Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that, and then... I'm going to do that to get the food. And we're at 7 repair for 1 module. So I'm going to send my captain in here. And he's going to try and fix this. Unfortunately we've got 2 voids there, but I can put that in there, and use these. And that's that fixed, and we got the extra 1 for these pair. That's awesome. Let's finish that. Pending damage, zip all. Prevent stasis on -1 dice, so 30 stress and -1 ship. I like that one a lot better. I could give her something, but I'm not going to waste the food, and I don't need to resort to cannibalism just yet. Right, so let's get our mechanic in here to try and fix this. Alright, nice job. So that's, I'm going to just use the 6 and the 3 in here. But keep those 2 6s. And reroll the 1, see what we get. Hey, would you look at that, we got a fucking 6. Oh my god, these rolls are just ridiculous. Well, let's do that, and I don't really like these, so... There we go, put that in there. Next, I want you to come in here and roll. Right, that's exactly what I wanted. I'm going to put a 5 in here, a 5 in here, and a 3 in here. Done. Next up is sending my doctor up into here. No, I'm going to send my captain up. Oh no, my doctor, that's right. So my doctor up into here to roll. Pretty good, only 1 injury, but it got assisted out. So that's a 6, a 5, and a 5. So that's 16 for us. We need... it's impossible for us to repel this with this character. She got injured with a 6, but that's pretty bloody good. And... oh, do I want to do... Yeah, it means it's more likely that we can just fix it with the captain with 1 dice. Although, I mean, the captain's got 4, he could die. He could roll 4 6s and kill himself. He rolled 2 6s, so I mean, it's not... That wasn't, out of the question. Alright, let's shove that in there. Shove that down there, and that in there. Finish deployment.
That suit.
Doing alright, no movement damage with -1. Nope, negative 30% stress for all, and -1 ship. That's what I like to see. Ship's only at -2 right now, we don't need to use any of our food. So let's finish. Alright, we've got an airflow failure here, which has got an injury, a void, and a stasis. So everyone's got no stress, which is just incredible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the mechanic into here. Yes. And roll. Well, that was lucky because he rolled 2 injuries there. Oh, fucking injuries. There you go, he rolled an injury there, but that's fine. So that's 16 he's managed to get. These are 2 pretty good ones here. Like the supplements, etc. are pretty good. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to do 6, 4, 4, 2 supplements. Alright, first deployment. Ah, I shouldn't. No, I should have supplemented, that's fine. Right, technician, you're going to come in here and try and fix this and garner me more assists. Nice one. So you need to roll that and hopefully get over a 5, that would be nice. I shouldn't have and that one's wasted. Actually, no it's not, because what I'm going to do is that. I got disaster reduce, which is good. Right, Doc, you're gonna have to come in here and try and fix this. It's pretty good, man. We got the 24, which is awesome. Okay, and now I've got a 2, which I'm just going to reroll and see if I can get anything decent. Had to be a 3, didn't it? I'm just going to use the health kit. There we go. Use a hack. And you can't really go and try and fix that, Captain, because you're fucked. So you're going to go into here, you're going to try and roll a 5, and you're going to try and roll multiple 5s. Which is good, because you're going to recover your own health. You're going to give everyone here an extra thing. And I'm going to keep the 4, I'm going to, and the 3 can just bugger off. Alright, that's okay. So we got that, a 1 and a 3. Sweet, so I could get some extra food, but we don't really need it. We're going to take 1 point of damage. It's the first event that we've let to roll over into next turn, which is pretty good. Plus 2 ship, negative 1 health for these 2. That's pretty good. Plus 1 health, but extra stress. No, I think I would rather that. Nobody needs any food, so finish. Great. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to roll the technician in here. Oh, I thought the technician was in there. Oh no, they're all in there. Okay. I'm going to roll the technician in here then. Because that's freaking 2 injury rolls there. I don't like the look of. I'm going to keep the 5, I'm going to keep these 2 4s. And, I mean, depending on what I roll, I might be able to actually fix this in 1 turn, but I can't, so I'm going to take the assists. And we've got no repairs here at all. So what I'm actually going to do is, I like having disaster reduce. I'm going to do that, and then take the 8 off here. Okay. Then I'm going to have the mechanic try and fix this. Wow, mate, you rolled horribly there. Come on, right, try and roll a bit better. Well, you rolled. There's a 4 and 2 3s. I'm going to use choice harvest right now. Put the 4 in. Alright, that's give us duct tape, which is decent enough. So, Doc, I'm going to... Unfortunately, we're just... Nah, this module isn't very good. I'm going to roll the doctor in here. Might lose some health, but hopefully we can repair this pretty sharpish. That's nice. So we got these two here, and I'm going to roll this in here just to heal up the dock. And I'm just going to keep the two and put the two in there. And then get the captain. We're going to try and fix this now. We need 17 and just don't roll ones because that will injure you. So, well, we actually managed to get it pretty nicely. So I'm just going to shove them in. There we go, and let's reroll the 4, see what we get. We got another 2, beautiful. Fucking, there you go. But we didn't take any damage, so that's always good. That's always a good thing. Negative 30 stress for everyone, sounds good. Only for negative 1 ship. I could give Kayla some food, but it's not really needed. Wow, that's harsh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove my technician in here to try and fix this. Alright, we got 6, 5 and a 4. That's 12. We can take 3 off and then see what this one gets us. That's 15 there, definitely, and then see what the... Just see what this 3 gets us instead of using the duct tape. I would like to get a 5 plus to get the assist. Oh, nice. There we go, we got extra assists. Sweet. Next thing is to try and fix this PTS. Captain doesn't need to lose any stress either, which is just incredible. So that's perfect for us there. Actually, I could put the 4s in, that's 8, and then yeah, so let's do that. Okay, so put the 2 4s in, that's 8. Use the duct tape, put the 1 in, and then put the 5 in so that we get the extra dice for next turn. Then the mechanic is going to have to come up into here and try to get this this 10 fixed. Shouldn't be too difficult. Right, so what I'm going to do, because that 2 is stuck, I'm just going to put the 5 in there, the 3 and the 2, and see what we can roll. Instead of fixing the ship, I'm going to go for the assists for next turn. Perfect. So you're done, and the doctor... Well... I'll roll the doctor to try and heal someone, or roll the doctor to get... Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the doctor, and get the doctor's dice up. And then... I'm going to put the 4 in there. I'm going to put the 6 in there, and the 2 in there. There we go, so the doctor doesn't need food in the next round.
None of this makes any sense.
Right, +1 food and -1 dice for captain and a mechanic. Sure, let's do that one. And I'm going to give you some food. Should give these 2 some food. Yep, let's do it, because we're getting there. We're getting really close. Right, what we should do is we should get the technician to help out down here, I think. 26, 5, yep, let's do it. Let's get a technician to help out down here. Roll. Wow, that was some bad rolls there, technician. That was like a lot of 2s. You get a 1, a 3 and a 5, we can just empty this. That was another 2 2s, technician. I don't think you're quite understanding what your aim is here. Yep, let's do it. Let's just do the 6, the 4 and the 4. And I'm going to shove these 2 2s in here, and that will put that down to 8, so it means it should be easy for the next person to come in and just sort it. Who is going to be the doctor. Doctor's going to come in here and try and heal her up as well. There we go, see, the doctor knows how it's done. So, shove the 5 in there and the 4. And now we get the 5 down here and the 6 to heal everyone up. Right, next thing that we need to do is... what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove the mechanic down to fix the ship. No. Mechanic's going to come here and try to get some more food because we just used a lot of food. Instead of fixing this, because it's a 12 but it's 2 voids. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the captain to try and fix this one. We'll see how this holds out for us. Okay. So that's a 16. So we managed to get a 3. That I'm just going to pop in here. And do I want to aim for a 1? Or no, I'm just going to fix this with the people that I've got. Then if I get a 1, that can go towards fixing something else. The disaster just can go towards fixing something else. Alright, so there's a 6 there. 5 there. Let's reroll these, see if we can get a 1. No, we got loads of 3s though. I'm going to take that 1 piece of damage there, but I did heal up with the mechanic, so that's not a big deal.
We've almost made it.
We've almost made it. +1 food but negative dice for them, or +1 health but some extra stress for them. I'm going to go with +1 health for everyone, but some extra stress. And Kayla, you can have that last piece of food. Any crew inside flight control will descend in the landing module, but you must ensure the ship is not destroyed. Well, our ship's not going to get destroyed. So let's send you to there. Well, that was poor. A 3, a 2, and a 1. Let's re-roll that, see if we can get the... oh, that's a shame. Let's shove the 6 in there and a 5 there. Send the... and the captain up here to fix this. Oh, look, there's our 1. So let's just use that to fix it and see what we can get. Done. Oh wait, cancel. Shove the 4 and the 2 down here. Sure. Then mechanic in here. Alright, let's grab no movement damage and that, and let's use a small health kit. Shove that in there. And that in there. And then let's gain +1 health for the entire crew. Then get the doctor to head over here. And we'll shove that in there to heal everyone up again. Reroll, hopefully these are all different. No, they're not. So we'll shove the 5, the 4, the 3 in here, and use that. Then the 4 in there. Finished. And would you look at that? We managed to complete... oh, was this easy mode or was this hard mode?
Times I thought we'd never make
Shit,
it.
I can't remember.
Times I doubted it would even be here if we did. But there it is at last. Mars.
Mars.
It's time to learn the truth.
I don't think this was hard mode. Damn it. Well, everyone was asking me for the true ending, and I mean, we got all 4 people off, not one of them was a cannibal. And we should have a pretty damn good score as well. Unfortunately, the game released today, so I'm gonna have to... there we go, ethical threshold achievement unlocked.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the game released, so I'm going to have to deal with everyone else. All you guys will be wrecking my score.
Do not expect survivors.
Well, this seems pretty similar to the other one that I got. Val's turned into a snowball. We've not to expect survivors. Yep, seems like the exact same. Seems like pretty much the exact same ending. Mission complete. Turn survived, 10. That's 1,000 points. 440 events complete. 4 crew, 22 dice. 22 health, 16 dice, 6 hull. 1 research. 1 event remaining. That was it. 20 stress, 1,749. So, yeah, that seems like the. That seems like it. Let's have a look at the scoreboard and see where we are. See where we stand. 66 in the world. That's not too bad considering the game's actually out. Completely wrecked J-Splat. Just not even. And Ryan, solo gamer, 343, mate. What are you even playing at, mate? Yeah, wrecked everyone else. Yeah, this Steejo guy is he's pretty good. Wow, 1909. Holy Paul, Jesus Christ, mate. Good job. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that. 66, top of my friends list anyway. But yeah, that's going to have to do us for this episode. Unfortunately, it wasn't normal. It wasn't in hard. Although I'm 25th in the world for hard mode, apparently. But yeah, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steejo, you've been awesome. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.